Imagine you could simply wish for anything you want. The dream job, the perfect life, even the best parking spot right in front of the door. Manifestation promises exactly that. But honestly, is it really true? Today we are going to look at what science has to say about it. Is manifestation a real superpower or just esoteric nonsense? The result will surprise you. So what exactly is manifestation? At its core, it's about influencing your reality through your thoughts and imagination. The idea is, if you wish for something hard enough and visualize it over and over, you attract it into your life, almost like a magnet. The roots of this idea lie in the so-called New Thought movement from the 19th century, but the manifestation became really popular through the book The Secret in the 2000s. It claims that the universe responds to your energy and gives you what you radiate. And today you see manifestation everywhere. On TikTok, Instagram, and podcasts. Everywhere you look, there are tons of success stories that seem to confirm it. You constantly read things like, I manifested my dream job by visualizing it every day. Or I found my true love because I truly believed in it. These stories are inspiring, and honestly, I get why so many people are drawn to it. Who wouldn't want to just manifest their dreams without having to work hard for them? Who wouldn't love to believe that it's that easy? But here's the question that keeps nagging at me. Is there really a causal connection? Meaning, did manifestation cause it? Or is it just coincidence that we are rationalizing? Let's check this scientifically in the next step and see what's really behind it. Alright, now it gets exciting. Spoiler alert, there's no evidence that the universe reacts to your thoughts or vibrations and then hands you your dream job or a fat bank account. But, and this is interesting, there are psychological effects that could explain why some people experience success through manifestation. Let's take a closer look. The first effect is the so-called self-fulfilling prophecy. If you firmly believe something will work out, it influences your behavior. Imagine you are manifesting a new job. You think positively, feel confident, and because of that you might go into the interview more relaxed, come across as more convincing, and get the job. Not because the universe helped, but because your belief changed your actions. The second effect is confirmation bias. People tend to notice only what supports their beliefs. If you believe in manifestation and something works out, you think, see, it works. But if it doesn't, you ignore it and blame yourself. I didn't manifest hard enough. That's not magic, it's just how our brain works. The third effect should be familiar to most, the placebo effect. Believing in manifestation can boost your motivation or well-being, much like a sugar pill can relieve pain for some people. Not through a real effect, but through sheer expectation. If you convince yourself that manifestation improves your life, you might already feel more energized or focused. That's not supernatural, it's pure psychology. So manifestation has no scientific basic as a magical superpower, but it can certainly have positive effects for many people. However, even if it sometimes works, there's a downside that really bothers me. The big catch with manifestation is that it can put you in a passive mindset. Imagine you realize your dream job every day, picturing yourself in a fancy office, already feeling like the boss. But you don't send out a single application. What's the point of that? The reality is, without action, it remains a nice daydream. Manifestation can lull you into an illusion that you are doing something, even though you are just making plans in your head. And while you are manifesting, you might miss real opportunities because you are not rolling up your sleeves. So manifestation can work. But it doesn't have to. It can even hold you back from making real progress and keep you stuck in your dream world. But what can you do instead to actually achieve your goals? I've prepared 3 scientifically backed alternatives for you. They are based on psychological insights and help you take action to make your dreams come true step by step. I will only touch on them briefly since a detailed explanation would go beyond the scope of this video, but they will give you a starting point to work with. Let's go. Number 1. Goal setting with the SMART method. Instead of just manifesting, set concrete, achievable goals. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. An example, instead of thinking I want to get rich, tell yourself I will save $1,000 in the next 6 months by setting aside $170 each month. Studies show that clear goals boost your motivation because you know exactly what you are working towards and you have a plan to implement. Number 2. Visualization with action. Visualization isn't completely useless, but only if you combine it with action. Picture your success, but also plan the steps to get there. Studies in sports show that athletes who visualize their victory and train hard at the same time achieve better results. So, dream of getting that dream job, but also write the application and prepare for the interview. That's not magic, it's mental preparation plus work. Number 3. Habit building through small steps. Instead of hoping for big magical changes, build small daily habits that bring you closer to your goal. Psychological research from the Stanford University shows that tiny consistent actions, so-called tiny habits, are more effective than big irregular efforts. The reason? Our brain prefers routines, and small successes trigger dopamine, which motivates us to keep going. An example. Instead of aiming to write an essay in one go, write just 200 words every day. It's about starting with minimal effort and sticking with it. These 3 methods aren't magic, but they are based on proven strategies and get you to not just dream, but act. And that's what makes the difference. So let's wrap this up. Is manifestation nonsense or superpower? Let's go over the key points again. We have seen that the magic of manifestation, the idea that the universe responds to your thoughts or vibration, isn't scientifically proven. However, there are psychological effects like the self-fulfilling prophecy or the placebo effect that can explain why some people succeed through manifestation. For me personally, manifestation is a bit of a mixed bag. I'm more of a science guy and rely on methods that are solid and grounded, since there's just no evidence for the effect of manifestation. But honestly, I'm not completely ruling it out. There's so much we still can't explain today. Somewhere deep down, I find the idea exciting that there might be something more out there. Things like a vision board or daydreaming now and then don't take much time, and they can't hurt as long as you don't rely solely on them. So what do you have to lose? Why not give it a try? That's it from me on manifestation. I hope you've got some food for your thought. I will keep trying to manifest my parking spot, but hey, maybe I will also just set a smart goal and leave 5 minutes earlier to see what works better. And if manifestation doesn't work for you, you should try getting lucky instead. See you next time.